compressor relocation done then. I've got all the wires and hoses running neatly into 2 little grommets there. Come up through the battery compartment where there is another wire cabling thing anyway, and just run nicely along the back here and then into there. Relatively neat anyway. It's just got a few wires still to tidy up, but like I said before, it's meant to be. Fits in there really nicely, so happy with that. Okay, so just picking up on the Jaguar videos then, as promised. Some of you guys might remember from the previous videos, we've effectively bolted the front bumper in place where it needs to be now. It's absolutely solid, which it wasn't before, but it is absolutely in there now, which means that we can do the fiberglassing work. So I'm just filling the voids at the moment, fiberglassing, and then I'll give it a nice smooth transition line as well with filler rather than fiberglass, as the rear bumper's been done in that same way. So yeah, just working on the side skirts now. I think I'll take the door off first. It'll make it a bit easier to get access to it and everything. Make sure the side skirts are both bolted down. Well, they're not, because this one, the one on the other side isn't even on the car, which is good actually, because it means that I can start from fresh. But this one needs a bit of trimming work. Bolt it down properly again, and then I can fiberglass things so that it will have this smooth molded effect, which is how these drags are, or the Hypersports are anyway. So it's a not a one piece, because obviously it's still got doors and bonnet and boot, but all the side skirts, front and rear bumpers are molded in. They don't come off anymore. So yeah, get cracking with that now. Got a bit carried away. Front bumper is now done pretty much, so we filled in the remaining areas, both sides. So the green filler is actually a fiber micro, so it's really fine microfiber filler. More strength than normal filler, but less strength than the normal fiber fill that we use. So it's just the top surface, and it literally is just filling in the tiniest little imperfections on the top there. Doing that before then smoothing it off with the normal filler. So that this is the structural work essentially. Same again on the sides. So structural work's been done. Doing a bit of top dressing on the pinholes and everything, and then in with the normal filler after that to really refine it and smooth it all out. Other side skirts on in place, and I've started the bonding work, which is what you can see here. So this is the first filler, the first fiberglass filler that I was talking about. So yeah, basically it's in place now, ready to continue. Alright guys, so that's the BMW mostly done. Final polish has been done. I think just the last thing to do now is get the signwriting on. So that's going off to my signwriter on Wednesday. It's come out really nice, to be fair. I'm happy with it. For what it was, like I've said in a few of the previous videos, it is just a tidy up sort of deal. You know, we've cut a lot of corners with it, but yeah, it's come out nice for what it is. Exhaust is still to do, quad exhaust. I've only got the single pipe on at the moment. What else? Yeah, a few little tidying up bits and pieces, but for the most part, we're done. Really pleased with the colour shift on there as well. That was a bit of an afterthought. Hard to even get it in the photo. It's quite an extreme colour shift actually. It goes from purple to blue to gold, bronze, all sorts. It's also subtle at the same time, and it looks jet black in the shade, so it's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, really pleased with that. Yeah, and the carbon as well. Come out nice. Right then guys, that's where I'm going to leave the video for this week. I've done basically as much as we can now, unfortunately, on the Hypersport at the moment. Side skirts are nicely moulded in now, as I explained previously in the other videos. We're just replicating the same sort of look that they've gone for on the back here from the other body shop. I can put the doors back on, and then unfortunately that is about it then, for now anyway. We are just waiting then on various different parts. We need the door hinges, various different bits and pieces to be able to gap everything up and line everything up before we start the main bulk of the bodywork prep on this one. But hopefully once we've got those, we'll be able to fly along with this one. Get it into spray poly relatively soon. I don't think there's a huge amount of bodywork that needs to be done. So yeah, just waiting on the parts at the moment. We'll go from there. Other than that, I will catch you guys next week.